From this point, one path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well,
It's Immobile! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Opts for safety. Maldini. Cristante. Van Basten. Goes looking wide. And that's an excellent interception. Nakata. Rijkaard. And it's Nakata. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cannavaro. Ribéry did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That was well played, well stopped.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Chiesa is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Immobile. Oh, what a ball! Oh, important interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Thuram. Cristante. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Immobile. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chiesa. Chiesa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard. To Cristante. Di Lorenzo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Van Basten. Thuram gets his head on it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rijkaard. Ribéry. Nakata. Oh, they could break here. And here's Immobile. Immobile touches it back. Now it's Nakata. Nakata driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Thuram. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Van Basten, and here's Schneider. And here's Van Basten. Roberto Baggio. And it's Schneider. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Rijkaard. Schneider. Now Van Basten. Schneider. Cristante. And he's intervened well there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Quality ball. And it's Schneider. Nakata. And here's Schneider. And it's Rijkaard. Ribéry. Chance here to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Di Lorenzo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
That has been cut short. Schneider. And here's Immobile. Oh, great chance! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully...
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nicely aimed pass. Bergomi cuts it out. Milan are looking to break at pace. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Schneider. He's cut it out. Chiesa.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played back in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, great save by Dida! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely feet. And this is Schneider. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Immobile. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And it's Ribéry, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Baggio. Chiesa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cristante. Ribéry. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cristante. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Van Basten. Ribéry, Thuram. Now it's Cristante. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Il numero 7. Il numero 23.
Chiesa.
Il numero 27.
To Barella.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Barella. Nice looking ball. And he's in on goal. Could move up a gear here. De Bruyne.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
2
di
minutes to be
recupero.
added on. And it's Barella. Very nicely done. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Il proprietario dell'auto
Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they